During one of my live stream sections, one of my viewers asked a very vital question. He asked, how can I get subscribers? And I answered on the live stream, but then it also made me understand that there's some persons who are yet to understand how to get subscribers. For someone who might be looking for ways to get subscribers, I'm going to be sharing from my experience how I get subscribers, or how I got subscribers on this channel, and how I'm currently getting subscribers for this particular channel you are viewing me on. You can't just leave everything to fate. You have to also put in the work to ensure that you get subscribers. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing 6 easy ways that you can get subscribers fast. I'll just list the 6 of them out and give you reasons why you should use them and why you shouldn't use them, which one is preferable and which I recommend, right? So let's just get right into it. The very first one on my list is sharing your link or talking about your channel on your social media platforms. By this platform, your LinkedIn platform, TikTok platform, these platforms are different ways where you can get your subscribers very fast. You can, share your link, or just go ahead and make creative posts talking about your channel, right? And then you can go ahead and ask them to search for you on YouTube, and then they can get to follow you. This particular pattern, I have seen it work for a lot of persons. I have seen it work for a lot of persons. A friend currently began her YouTube channel, and what she did was she sent a broadcast message to her contacts, and in less than 48 hours, in fact in less than 24 hours, she got about 100 and something subscribers. That very day she got the ability to be able to go live if she wanted to, right? So there's an advantage to it, and as for me, I believe there's also a disadvantage to it. With this particular method, you can get your subscribers very fast. The advantage to this is that you can get your subscribers very fast, and then this disadvantage is the fact that because they're your family and friends, or most of them are your family and friends, especially the ones from WhatsApp, this might also mean that they might not really be interested in watching your content. They might just subscribe because they want to support you, right? They want to help you increase your subscribers count, but they might not really be interested in your content. And yes, it's not they're not doing you anything wrong if they're not interested in your content. They're actually doing a favor by subscribing, but you can't bank on that, because you want to make posts and then have people watch them. You don't want to make posts and then you're struggling to get views on that post. So it's up to you to to share your link to your family and friends and your contacts, but at the same time, just be careful so that you don't pack people who are just going to be subscribing because they want to just support you and they're not interested in your content. Now, in this same pattern of sharing to your platforms, I think sharing on Facebook, sharing on TikTok especially, TikTok, Pinterest, and LinkedIn. These particular platforms open you up to people you don't actually know. Unlike WhatsApp, where the people that get to support you from there, they are people you already know. But sharing on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, these particular platforms, they are open to meeting people you do not really know, and they get to follow you because of your content, right? Now let's move forward. The second one for me happens to be short form content, right? I also advise that if you want to get subscribers very fast, you should post short form content. And for YouTube to have put short form feature on your app simply means that that particular feature is also important, right? So I won't tell you don't post shorts. No, I actually do post shorts, but I have learned that I should limit the amount of shorts I get to post on my channel, this particular channel, and that's because of my own experience, right? Posting shorts, I realized that I could get subscribers. In fact, I did get subscribers, but I also got views, lot of views, but I also noticed that I did not, the watch time hours did not really add up for me. Like, it didn't count for me. We need more persons to watch for me to be able to have valid watch time hours. That spending 1 minute on a particular video, of which some don't even watch to the end, is I will actually need more persons to watch that particular video for it to make sense. And the truth is, I have done my research and I also found out that the watch time hours does not really count for the valid watch time hours. If you are wondering what valid watch time hour means, see, I'm talking about when you go to your YouTube studio, right? The dollar part where you have the dollar sign. When you click on it, you'll be able to track your watch time from there. I have come to research and I understand now that the watch time you get from the shorts does not add up there. If you go to that particular spot, you see that you have watch time and then you have views from shorts. It will actually count for the views for sure, but also count for the watch time hours. I don't know if you understand that. So if you want to get subscribers, you can bank on shorts, but do not put all your eggs in that basket, because the people you get from short form content, they are really interested in short form content. So when you post long form content, they might not be interested in watching it. That's the truth. They might not be interested in watching your long form content. They don't want to spend so much time watching your long form content. They only want shorts. So when you post shorts, they are willing to watch and engage. But when you post long form content, chances are out of 5,000 persons, you might only have like 200 persons or 300 or 500, as the case may be, watching your long form content. And I'm sure that you want something better. You want more. You want to build your channel on something that is more sustainable. So yes, that is the second way to get your subscribers very fast. Let me recap. The first one I said you can share to other platforms. The second one I'm saying you can use short form content. Now the third one for me is live stream. Yes, live stream was a game changer for me. Live stream was like the magic wand for my other channel. I live streamed so often that at the point when I come live, I'm seeing 26 people on my live stream. I'm seeing 50 something people on my live stream. Some days, I think there was a particular day I even saw 100 plus on my live stream, and I was really excited. Even though that 100 plus did not last for a very long time, but at least I got 100 and something people watching at once, and that was really exciting for me. Now, the advantage of live stream is the fact that you are building authentic audience. These people came to you through your life, they saw you, they heard you, and they're interested genuinely in what you are doing. So chances are that they're still going to show up again when you post long form content or when you post a live stream. Do you get my point? So focus on live stream. When you can live stream, ensure that you live stream. Now the fourth one for me is going to be restream or streaming platforms. Now for streaming platforms like restream, StreamYard, these ones they're also very reliable. In fact, I also use restream at some point, and I got good watch time hours. Yeah, I got good watch hours, and I got subscribers, like crazy subscribers. There was a particular day that I was on my restream, and I went to my YouTube studio, and I literally saw the subscribers count increasing, like literally increasing. It was just exciting because I was like, wow, this is how it works. It works like magic. And I continued restreaming at some point before I had an incident on my account that made me to stop restreaming. So that's the fourth one. The fifth one for me is long form content. Now on this particular channel that I'm viewing me from, I highly recommend long form content. If you want to build a sustainable brand here on YouTube, you have to focus on posting long form content, right? You really need to focus on posting long form content, and the reason is simple. And the reason is very simple. When you post 10 minutes of long form content and then you have people watch to at least maybe 6 minutes, for instance, you have 10 persons watch that particular video to probably 6 minutes, 8 minutes, you get better watch time hours than when you have short form content. I don't know if that explains it. And then when they watch something that is of value, that the content is valuable to them, that's a tendency that they will come back for more. There's a tendency that they will subscribe to the channel, turn on their notification just so that they can see you, teach them again or share from your experience or your story again. Do you get? So I always recommend long form content. Then the last one for me is going to be support groups. Yes, support groups. Now, support groups, I don't mean sub for sub. Sub for sub, if you don't know what that means, sub for sub is there are people who come on on YouTube and they say follow me and I'll follow you back. That is not reliable because I might follow you and I'm not interested in watching your content. You won't force me, right? You are not going to come and put a gun to my head for me to watch your content. You cannot force me. So I don't encourage sub for sub, but I know that there are creators here who actually create support groups. Now, support groups is in that group on Telegram, they create tasks that subscribers and creators can embark on, and it's more like we're engaged on a particular task today, and everybody gets to that particular task, and then we get to support each other. But like I said, I still feel like it's sub for sub, and I don't encourage sub for sub. Have experienced it before. I know what he did to my channel. I know the disadvantages he had on my channel, and I will not encourage them to do sub for sub. But like I said, these are 6 easy ways via which you can get subscribers very fast. Now I want to lay some emphasis on long form content and then on live stream content, because those are the two that I recommend, right? For your long form content, when you are making your long form content, ensure that it is attention grabbing enough. Ensure to avoid over introduction. You don't even need that introduction at the beginning. On my other channel, I used to have intro and outro, but over time when I make a video and then I go back to watch the video, or I go back to check on my studio to check how the video is doing, I noticed that some person get to swipe away the moment the intro video comes on. So I stopped putting introductions in my video, and then I realized that the video began to perform better when people come on when people come to watch the video. They hear me go straight to the point. They came there to get a particular value. They click because of my title or my thumbnail, and then when they come, they're not hearing me something that is not relevant. Chances are they're going to swipe away. So the moment I began to, remove the intro and outro, I began to get better feedback, better results on my video. So ensure that when you're making your long form content, your content, the video you are creating has enough content and value to serve your audience. Then ensure that you use clear eye-catchy thumbnails. If you don't know how to create a thumbnail, I made a video on that. You can just watch and practice how to create simple, captivating thumbnails. Then the next thing you should also consider is your title. Ensure that you have a clear title that suits your thumbnail, right? That explains um what the video is about, and at the same time it grabs attention. I have come to understand that people get to click on your video either because of your thumbnail or your title. So imagine you don't have a title that is not doing well, or you have a title that doesn't pass the correct message. Chances are they are going to swipe away. They're just going to move away. Do you get the point? Now you ensure that they are long enough. Don't make a 4 minute video and call it a long form content. That for me does not cut. It doesn't pass. If you make a 4 minute video, chances are they might just watch for 1 minute, or people might just watch for 30 minutes. How then do you intend to get your watch hours if that is how you if you just create a 1 minute video? That's the short form content actually. How many persons do you need to watch that video to get a reasonable amount of watch hours? I don't know if you get. So ensure that the long form content is actually long, at least 8 to 10 minutes and above. If you can do above, it's better, but 8 to 10 minutes is ideal. Then for your live stream, when you come on your live stream, I actually said it today in my live stream that when you come on your live stream, have a script. Thank God for the AI tools that we now have access to. Have a script, and in that script, talk about, let the AI help you generate a script that you can use. So when you come on first, because chances are when you come on, you might not really see anybody on the live stream, might not have people join the live stream initially. Especially if you are, say, a new creator and you're just starting out, you might not be so privileged to have 10 to 20 persons joining at once, right? But as you continue at it, you begin to, when people begin to be like, okay, you come live at so time, chances are they are going to actually begin to watch your live stream more often. So when you come, so that you don't just sit down there doing nothing or feel like you are whiling away your time or wasting your time, ensure that you come there with a script that you can, treat the live stream like it's a long form content. Because for me, I actually go ahead as much as putting in my description, putting in the clear title, creating thumbnail, putting in tags, right, and putting in hashtags, because I want to upload that video when I'm done creating. I want other people to still come later and watch that video. So I put all of this so that when they come on YouTube, YouTube still suggest my content to them. And I have seen that they actually do watch. People do watch your live stream even after you are done. Like even after you are done posting, they still watch your live stream. All right, I have come to the end of this particular video, and I'm really hoping that you got some value from what I have just shared. Please do not forget to leave a thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. If there's something you want to ask, go ahead and ask me, and I'm going to answer you. If there's something you want me to talk about, a video, anything, just go ahead and leave it in the comment section, and I'm going to be engaging and interacting with you. I am that creator that is still growing, and I ensure that I respond to every single comment I get, so yours will not be left out. Just go ahead and use the comment section to engage with me. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.